Live music coming back to Birmingham in October, and this is the band A1, who were massive in the 90s and the noughties. I will be getting all the gossip from band member Mark Reed after 7:30 this morning. Now, I couldn't resist because I'm such a big fan of A1. I love boy bands, you know, it was my era, you know, Westlife, Boyzone, 911, and A1, of course. I was just such a big fan of the boy band era. So I fangirled very, very hard, and I even managed to get Mark singing a little bit of one of their hit records.
Same old brand new you.
Stop
Me
it.
too.
When you do, can you just do it for me? When you do that, that very first bit, I can still remember. Just do that. Just that first bit for me.
Yeah, you've got the kind of boy band. Yeah. Right, down to a T.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let me think.
Here we go.
Actually, I quite enjoyed hearing you sing it. I can still remember the time you were there when I needed to hold you, feel you. You didn't want the whole thing, did you? Every time I ask you to find a new way, you lie a new way. Is it gone? Take it away.
Is it gone, 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 gone? Oh, just enjoy it so much.
And one of us has been up since 4 o'clock, so that was very good.
I did my vocal warm-up. It was really good fun to speak to Mark. You can hear the full chat because obviously they're super excited about this. The iconic boy band A1 are back. You know, they were like my era. It was like A1, Boyzone, 911, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. It was just like the late 90s, early noughties just produced some of the best boy bands around. I am A1 through and through, though. I was such a big fan. Have a listen to this. This is Mark Reed from A1, and he told me all about the tour. I love this man.
We were in the middle of the Boys Are Back tour with Five and Damage and 911. And it was around about that time in March when the decision was made to scrap the rest of the tour because of, you know, the pandemic taking over. Yeah. So it was a shame that we were the tour was cut short. We did manage to perform at the Birmingham Symphony Hall, so that was wonderful.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we are looking forward to coming back. That's the most important thing on the 20th of October. At the Town Hall.
It's so exciting.
Not bad, eh?
Beautiful venue, really, really nice. You know, when you guys go back out on tour together, obviously back in the day, in the 90s and the noughties, obviously, you know, you were 4 guys in a boy band, loads of attention. Do you still have fans following you wherever you go? Is it the same sort of vibe? Obviously, if some of you got families now, how does it work?
Yeah, well, the tour dynamic is very different because there are families now. When we did the Boys Are Back, most of the guys had families with them, and us too now because Paul's got 2 girls and Ben's got a little one on the way as well. So yeah, I think the dynamic will be very, very different. It just goes to show we've all got to grow up at some point.
Oh.
But the nice thing is the fans are still just as excited and just as enthusiastic as they ever were. Just a little bit older, you know. The screams are a little not quite so high pitched now, which is nice on the ears.
Come on then, what's your fave song to perform live? If I had to ask for just one.
Same old brand of you. I love that song because we normally start a show with that. And it's because it was a number 1 for us. It was special for us because it was a number 1 that we wrote ourselves. Take On Me was great to have a number 1 with, but when you then follow it with something you've written, that's a much, you know, more special. So for me, it's Same Old Brand New You because right from the start of the show, it's just like bang. It's a great routine, and yeah, I really enjoy that one. But so if I was to pick one. Same Old Brand New You.
Well, that is the correct answer because in my eyes, the best A1 song. Is there pressure now, you know, back on the music scene to produce those sort of records again and to kind of like, you know, get your music out there? Or do you just do it now just because you love it and it's fun?
Well, that's actually the easy part because we do blend really well together. And I think that's one of the things that made us a little bit different. I remember back in the day, there was another band that was doing a lot of that, and that was NSYNC over in the States. And they would rock up to TV shows and do a cappella performances. So did the Backstreet Boys to an extent. And that's something that we did very much over here. In fact, our very first performance on UK TV was on SMTV Live. And we started off by doing an a cappella, and it's quite nerve-wracking because I remember at the time I'd always have to count it in, and I'd have to make sure I count in the right key. 1, 2, 3, and away we'd go. And that was a song called Forever in Love. So The harmony thing has always been there, and it's only got better as the years have gone by. You know, as we've grown and we've developed as singers and performers. So there's still a lot of ballads left in us, and in fact, I can say that on the new songs that we've been writing, there's two really standout tracks that I absolutely can't wait for people to hear. One of them is very reminiscent of an early A1 song called One More Try, which was a really nice acoustic track we had.
Please give it one more try, another.
And I think we've kind of written a new version of that. And the other one is a really heartfelt song. I can't really give too much else away because we're not ready to play these songs yet, but we will be playing them on the tour.
So you need to come and see the guys on tour to make sure you witness that gloriousness that is those beautiful harmonies that you do so well. Mark, listen, I don't want to keep you for too long because it's such an ace chance to speak to you.
Yeah, definitely hope to see you on tour, obviously.
Oh, dude, listen, we will be there. Birmingham can't wait. Thank you so much, my love, and keep smashing it. We can't wait to hear the new music, and we look forward to seeing you. I mean, I very fangirling hard there. It's quite embarrassing at one point, isn't it, Sam? It's just me basically going, oh.
That was so lovely. However,
go on.
My favourite A1 song wasn't mentioned.
I did mention it, Caught in the Middle. It is a great song. We play it here at BBC Radio WM. I'll remember that that's your favourite. So when I play it next, I'll be sure to give you a shout out, Sam Harper.
Caught in the middle.
Oh, love.